Und herzlich willkommen zu bei Nummer 33 von WWE 2K14 mit WrestleMania 28. CM Punk vs. Chris Jericho. Und dann Video. Triff mit einem Top Road Elbow außerhalb des Rings. Triff einen kritisch angeschlagenen Jam mit einem GSTS.
This contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Championship. Now a stipulation has been added that if CM Punk is disqualified, he will lose the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger. From Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
Now, tell me why Jericho should get that unfair advantage from Raw General Manager, Mr. Clown Shoes, John Laurinaitis.
Well, because John Laurinaitis is in charge of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, he's forcing a no disqualification match for the WWE Championship tonight. Perhaps there was a method to Chris Jericho's madness of the past month, because Jericho has been trying for weeks to get into the head of CM Punk.
What do you mean trying to get in his head? The things that man said were absolutely reprehensible, deplorable.
Well, to listen to Chris Jericho, he's responsible for all this. You know, he invented everything. I mean, he's the root of all things that have happened here in the WWE. Everybody tries to emulate him, especially CM Punk.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, the WWE Champion, CM Punk.
CM Punk has lost the champion's advantage. Not only can Punk lose the WWE Championship via pinfall or submission, but Punk can also lose it via disqualification.
Talk about anger management. Somehow tonight in this match, CM Punk is going to have to manage his own anger, or it could cost him the gold.
And that's the question, King. We followed CM Punk's career. Do you believe that Punk can refocus his anger and his frustration? Do you think Punk will be able to do that tonight against Jericho? Or will he let it overtake him and perhaps cause a disqualification?
Somehow, some way, CM Punk's got to put all of the things that he's heard out of the mouth of Chris Jericho about his family aside. He cannot think about that during this match.
So, dann wollen wir mal.
And this one is underway. Ladies and gentlemen, since the summer of 2011, CM Punk has successfully defended the WWE Championship, calling himself the best wrestler in the world. It is a claim that Chris Jericho disputes.
That's right, JR. Jericho accused Punk of being a copycat, a Jericho-clone, if you will, and that Punk stole his proclamation of being the best in the world.
Jericho has resorted to every underhanded tactic that he could create to get under the skin of the WWE Champion.
CM Punk looks incredibly focused here tonight. I mean, he's looking to get some pay.
Chris Jericho is one of the greatest big game players in WWE history. He defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock on the same night to become the undisputed WWE Champion.
That's something the likes of which we will never see again, JR.
Well, be that as it may, King, what Jericho has done in the past means little at this juncture. Is Jericho the best in the world right now? That's the question.
And did you hear the impact on that?
So macht man das.
Punk is enjoying this. He's pretty much full of himself right now. Did you hear how his leg connected?
Nein, er hat gekontert.
A sharp, crisp elbow drop. some effective chops here. And it goes running.
Oh, big elbow. That should do it. He's not too keen on sharing the ring with his opponent.
Heading back into the ring now.
Well, as you can see, the voice of the voice. Oh, my gosh.
There are 78,363 fans in attendance at WrestleMania 28 tonight in Miami. It is a record-breaking crowd, and they will witness one of these two men walk out the WWE champion.
17 WWE championships have been crowned at WrestleMania, but only 2 since 2004.
See him.
Geht denn diese scheiß Ellbogen? Ah. Ist noch nicht mal drin, doch da. Sieht schon nah. Sprung versus den Gegner. Aha.
Working at a distinct disadvantage here tonight, as the WWE Championship can change hands on a disqualification.
You know Jericho is counting on Punk losing his cool. He has goaded Punk for weeks, hoping he would explode here tonight.
Here we go with a little taunting. Punk said a couple of weeks ago that he obviously has the devil in
Oh na, der wollte auf Jericho.
That's Jericho's problem.
Jericho can be as nasty as they come. I think these two men have more in common than they would admit.
Both of these superstars
What?
are master psychologists. Jericho has been playing mind games with Punk for weeks. CM Punk has got to overcome Jericho's mind game.
Nein, er will mich pinnen, er will mich pinnen. Das gibt's doch nicht.
You have to wonder if he can get focused and get back in this match.
CM Punk is a 5-time world champion and one of the most controversial superstars in WWE history. Speaking his mind with that pipe bomb, as he calls it.
That pipe bomb is not going to help him right now, JR. The time for talk is over. There's the cover.
Gotta be it.
I think he's finished.
And it goes running.
Look out! Oh!
Back into the ring now.
He's heading back up. Look out! 2. That's it. He's out.
Back into the ring.
Griff an den kritischen. Wie geht denn der. Was ist das für ein Move?
It's just taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But man, this has been physical.
He's trying to get inside his head.
Der hat keine Lust mehr.
Back into the ring now.
Punk's got him right where he wants him. He's looking to put someone to sleep.
And there's the go to sleep. Knee to the temple.
There are two things CM Punk is never short on: confidence and opinions.
Warum lade ich schnell auf? CM Punk. Aua.
Nice shot to the stomach. Oh, boy. Taking a huge chance.
Whoa, whoa! How much more?
This match is about who is the best in the world. Jericho claims that Punk is nothing but a Jericho clone, a cheap copy of Y2J himself.
Oh, yeah? Who would believe that? I mean, look, both of these superstars are adamant about the fact that they are the best in the world. I mean, you have to believe that in yourself, or why are you in the WWE?
Chris Jericho is a proud, some say arrogant athlete, but he's as talented as they come. And see.
Oh, komm. Yes.
Punk wins.
Ja, dann können wir auch noch den nächsten Kampf machen.
Your winner, and still WWE Champion, CM Punk.
For the WWE title, CM Punk this night between these two men that Punk is the best in the world. I don't know if you get a matchup that is more even than that one was. Peaks and valleys, ups and downs. CM Punk remains the WWE Champion.
Gut, dann wollen wir den nächsten Kampf noch direkt machen. Wir haben gute 11 Minuten. Ist aber egal.
We've both said the time for talk is over. You are the people's champ. Listen to the people. They want a match.
The Rock says we make history. We do something that's never been done before. We make the biggest matchup of all time. WrestleMania 28, John Cena versus The Rock.
This is the part where I'm supposed to say, I look forward to WrestleMania because I personally respect The Rock. I don't. The first time he got a taste of the bright lights, he was out of here faster than I could say, Rocky, don't go. I'm here. I've been here. I'll always be here. You're going to have to kill me to beat me. The headline reads, John Cena defeats Dwayne Johnson in the biggest match in history in his hometown at WrestleMania 28.
You're wrong about respect. The Rock respects you, knows what you've done, but it doesn't change the fact that The Rock just doesn't like you.
I used to love The Rock just like you guys, and then he morphed into Dwayne and became a disciple of Team Film It.
The Rock is gonna take his size 15 boot and stick it right up Cena's lady parts.
Team Bring It? He's Team Lost It, and the truth is getting scary. Because they weren't chanting Rocky last week, they were chanting Tooth Fairy. Finally, The Rock has come home, and he's never leaving again. And then he left again.
John Cena teams with The Rock. Never before, never again. The Rock and Cena on the same team just a few months before their opponents at WrestleMania. Oh no! Rock bottom to Cena. The Rock said he'd send Cena a message, and boy did he ever. That was the opening salvo for our next chapter, when the two greatest of their generations finally meet at WrestleMania.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing 251 pounds, John Cena.
Oh, this is so much to soak in, even for this young man. He's loving it.
And his opponent, from Miami, Florida, swinging 265 pounds, The Rock.
The spectacle that is WrestleMania. This is it.
Two faces of their generations. Two icons in their prime.
Oh, man, this match epitomizes WrestleMania.
Dann wollen wir mal loslegen. John Cena vs. The Rock. The Rock vs. John Cena.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's been over a year.
Ach du Scheiße.
These two have traded barbs, goading each other through social media and interviews, and now it's on. The Rock versus John Cena in the main event of WrestleMania. The time for talking is over. Both these men have been very vocal and very entertaining in all their trash talk over the better part of a year. But now it's time to find out who will walk out of WrestleMania the better man.
Well, sometimes, JR, you can get wrapped up in all the trash talk and lose sight of what's really important. It all comes down to proving it in the ring. And right now, Cena's finding out what so many...
You know, we talk about enjoying this match as a fan, King, but John Cena has put so much pressure on himself going into this main event. If you recall what Cena said and has said
This is turning into a slobber knocker. I don't know how much more damage he can take. People's elbow connects.
here we see it from this angle.
Was, wir machen Finisher.
Here's the not even two. These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
Mal irgendwie, wie ging denn nochmal? Snapshooter.
How in the world did he counter that?
A massive shot with force and velocity. Textbook hold, and he blocked it.
The Brahma Bull is all fired up.
Oh my! That one knocked him goopier than a pet coon.
Und zack, gekontert.
Turns it around on him, and what a move. Look at this, it's locked in. He's in perfect position. Complete control. And the impact. And down he goes. Man, oh man.
The patented right hand of Cena. John Cena has been dominant through portions.
Nein!
That's it.
Scheiße, falsche Taktik.
Uh-oh. He's in position, ready to strike. Well, he didn't expect that to happen.
Oh, and that's why you never trade punches with Cena.
Oh, talk about getting stopped dead in your tracks. Oh, and he lands that one right to the head.
You gotta remember, with the exception of Survivor Series, when The Rock and Cena teamed together, The Rock hadn't been in action in many years.
I'm just enjoying watching this myself. I sometimes forget I gotta talk. This is so much fun. It's a great feeling. This is the match the whole world thought they would never, ever see.
Rock! And there's the...
Ah, Mann, das war das.
And he hits the DDT. Just planting. Just driving the head to the floor.
He's applying the pressure. He's wearing his...
Snapshutter und jetzt Rock Bottle.
Rock has him up. Slams him down hard.
Und tschüss.
From the Rock. We gotta cover. There's two. Here's
Fertig, fertig, fertig.
Here is your winner,
The Rock from out of nowhere. He does it. The Rock solidifies himself as the great one.
I think The Rock was actually lying in wait. John Cena literally mocking The Rock, and I thought that was great.
Well, I gotta tell you, I don't even think there was a loser in this thing. It's like the last team who got the ball won the game tonight. But The Rock prevails.
You know who the big winner was? You and me and the entire WWE Universe. Oh, this is great.
What a night. What a match. John Cena was dominant. John Cena had The Rock right where he wanted him. And then, so suddenly, so electrifying.
Well, I sort of agree with you. At least that's what I thought. But obviously, one mistake cost John Cena everything. Oh, man, what a WrestleMania.
Gut. Gut, gut, gut. Ich würde mal sagen, das war Part Nummer 33 von WWE 2K14. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.